I laughed at him. Not quietly, not politely. I laughed at him in front of everyone. He stood there in worn-out sneakers, holding a cheap backpack, asking for a job. 1 year later, he was sitting in my office, and he was deciding whether I still had one. Last spring, I felt unstoppable. I had just launched my business. Nothing massive, but profitable. Clients were coming in. Money was steady. People respected me. At least, that's what I thought. Then one afternoon, he walked in. Maybe 19. Quiet. Calm. No confidence in his voice. "I really need a job," he said. "I learn fast." I looked him up and down. Old sneakers, faded hoodie, no experience. And in my head, I had already decided. Some of my friends were there. I smirked and said, "Do you even know where you are? This isn't charity." They laughed. He didn't. He just nodded. "I understand. Thank you for your time." And he left. No anger, no arguing, no begging. Just walked out. I didn't even remember his name. Months passed. At first, everything was fine. Then, competition increased. Then costs went up. Then, my business partner started making bad decisions. Clients slowly disappeared. Cash flow tightened. Stress replaced confidence. And eventually, I faced a reality I wasn't ready for. Either I find an investor, or I shut everything down. A mutual contact called me. "There's a young entrepreneur interested in buying a share of your business. He's growing fast." Young entrepreneur? I imagined rich parents, connections, privilege. I agreed to the meeting. The door opened, and my stomach dropped. It was him. The quiet kid. Same calm eyes. Different energy. Expensive watch. Sharp suit. Confidence. He sat across from me. "We've met before," he said. I nodded. For the first time in a long time, I felt small. He opened his laptop. He knew my numbers, my weak points, my market gaps. He knew my business better than I did. And he spoke calmly. No ego, no revenge in his tone. Just facts. At the end of the meeting, he leaned back. "I'm ready to buy 80%. 80%. That meant one thing. It wouldn't be my business anymore. I swallowed. Then he added, "You're talented, but you underestimate people." Silence. "A year ago, you gave me the best motivation of my life." I signed. I didn't have many options. But here's the part that changed me. He didn't fire me. He didn't humiliate me. He didn't even mention that day again. He kept me on. Not because he needed me, but because he had nothing to prove. The most dangerous thing you can do is laugh at someone who hasn't shown their potential yet. You never know who they really are, what they're building, what pain is driving them, who they'll become. That broke kid wasn't poor. He was early, and I wasn't successful. I was arrogant. 1 year changed everything. Not my bank account, my perspective.